It is said that there is no friend as loyal as a book. But in this era of digitization, the habit of book reading has reduced a lot. Not to mention, it is difficult to develop the practice of book reading at an early age of most of the children. To promote this habit of book reading, Know Your Neighbor presents Cheer for the Reader Children's Book Review. We welcome our viewers to the very first episode of this program.
Hey guys, I'm Rupkatha Mukherjee and I study in the 7th standard. Today, I'll be giving you a small insight into my reading habits. So, let's get started. So, I've been a book lover since I was a little kid, and with time, it also kind of grew with me, this habit. I feel like literature has had a very profound impact on my life. So, today, I've had the privilege of reading The English Teacher by R.K. Narayan. So, I'm going to be talking about this book today. So, The English Teacher by R.K. Narayan was first published in 1946 in London. It follows the story of an English teacher called Krishna who lives the life of an ordinary person. But the thing about R.K. Narayan is that how extraordinary he can make the ordinary man's life seem. It follows stories of grief, loss, also humor woven together so intricately that it feels like a fantasy. So, Krishna is obviously a metaphor representing the life of an idyllic, ordinary man in South India, just near Indian independence time. He gets married and then has a kid, and then he loses his wife Sushila. It also explores themes of spirituality where Krishna tries to reconnect with his dead wife, and later it has a beautiful ending about how Krishna finally finds peace in his life. I feel like one of the hardest things for an author to do is communicate the very speciality of the life of an ordinary man. Some authors like Jane Austen, Charles Dickens have been able to pull off this, and R.K. Narayan is also one of them, which is some of these things what makes this book so relatable to a lot of people. And it has also some very beautiful quotes, especially the ending line, and some of the moments between Krishna and his child are heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. I feel like what I love about this book is that how a man who comes from a deeply Indian society where he lives a very mundane life, and he's also very much into English literature, and he throws around English quotations quite often in the book. Like, there are many references to great authors. Technically, all those quotations have no use in his daily life. So, this is a story about a man who's very passionate about what he teaches and about what he learns, but the life he leads, there's not really much space for that passion. So that is one factor why I relate so much to this book, because I also live in a world of literature, but I also have to face the problems of reality.